Coming up next, our main event, a matchup for the UFC middleweight division title. So here he is, the #1 middleweight contender, getting set for this 185-pound title fight. He believes this title shot should have come a long time ago, but he has let bygones be bygones. The focus now, unseating the champion in dominant fashion and starting a new middleweight legacy of his own. 25 minutes or fewer away from becoming the new champion. We will see how he performs tonight. So here's the undisputed UFC middleweight champion of the world making the walk, looking to defend his title. It is certainly something that he's been able to do in the past. He has been challenged on this title run. It's not as though he has run roughshod through this division, but they're all still chasing him at 185 pounds tonight. At least on paper, could be his most difficult challenge to date. Tale of the tape for this, our main event of the evening. So these fighters are just a year apart, some differences in height and reach. All right, now for the introductions, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. And when the action begins, our referee in charge of the Octagon, Dan Bergliata. This is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC middleweight championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a mixed martial artist, holding a professional record of 26 wins, 5 losses. He stands 6 feet 1 inch tall, weighing in at 185 pounds. Presenting the challenger, Strickland. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a mixed martial artist, holding a professional record of 24 wins, 2 losses. He stands 6 feet 4 inches tall, weighing in at 185 pounds. Presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC middleweight champion of the world, Israel, the last style bender, Adesanya.
All right, this is for the UFC Championship. I want you to obey my commands at all times, protect yourself at all times. I want a nice, clean, safe fight. Touch gloves, back your corners, come out fighting.
They touch him up, and we are underway.
You ready?
All right, so the fight is underway. We will see how it plays out. It's a pick'em fight according to Las Vegas, and really hard to think of a weakness that we have seen on film from either guys in their UFC careers.
I feel like both of these guys are the top of the food chain. They're the best of the best that we can put inside the octagon. They are so well-rounded. They have every skill, and that is going to be on display tonight in this key matchup.
All right, early round 1, we'll see if he can use that jab and try to keep his opponent on the outside. Must be nice for these long fighters, huh?
I mean, they are able to touch you as you try to enter into range. Tonight, he needs to use his jab, use his kicks to hit his opponent before his opponent can get into range to even start to think about striking.
Well, perhaps That's a sign of things to come as he lands a kick there.
Nice kick landed by the shot.
Oh, he's got it going now. Nice connection there, DC.
Another punch landed.
All right, he engages in the single collar tie.
Very tricky when he throws that body kick.
Adesanya's kick is blocked. And he landed the right hand there. Stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown defense? Well, he continues to find the openings tonight. Beautiful connection with a punch there.
Accuracy at its best.
And that left hook landed on the button. Oh, he missed with that right hand.
Nice kick.
Just over 3 minutes to go, round one. Oh, bone on bone, shin slash foot, right to the skull. You see why I'm a commentator and not a fighter? You see why?
Yeah, those aren't fun. I'm telling you, man, you get kicked in the head. A lot of times, it's the end of the night.
You got a little experience with that.
Yes, I do. Horrible.
So there it is, longer reach paying dividends as he counters with a punch. So just over 20 total strikes have landed for Israel Adesanya. And they separate.
You gotta check these low leg kicks.
Oh, beautiful land there by Adesanya. You hear this crowd just sneaking out of his hand, oohing it on every time he advances.
I mean, he just captures your imagination from the walkout to the entrance when he's in the octagon, the fighting style. He just kind of has that thing.
There, DC, one more of those, he might be out.
I mean, the fight is going to be over. I can't believe he's still standing. That shot, man, was perfect.
Staying busy in the clinch to avoid a separation.
Oh, nice right hand.
Looking to set up a knee of his own. Oh, master of the transition. Nice scramble. And he connects with a punch there. We'll see if he can follow it up.
He's landed that punch over and over again. What's he going to do to follow up? Good jab. Look at him whip his hip into that kick.
Hands high, hands high.
Well, you saw the tail of the tape. He has a reach advantage and made good use of it there with that punch. Bone on bone as the head kick lands flush.
He better get those hands up or he's going to put him to sleep. Look at him chopping the wood. Chop the wood with those leg kicks.
Under a minute now to go.
Good takedown defense by Israel. Big, powerful punch lands. Now he gets back to range.
Oh, that right hand is on point. Just misses there with the left. Again, they will clinch. And they separate. Nice jab by him there. He's going nose hunting tonight, huh?
Yeah, he's great with the jab. And not only as a setup, he really is trying to get damage off every time he throws this punch. Now, the guy's attacking the triangle. He finds himself in trouble because he got a little bit lazy in the full guard.
Looks like he's trying to manipulate the head. This could be tight.
You're striking, looking beautiful. You're hurting this kid. You're hurting him. Just keep going.
All right, so there's the end of the round, and the tide has officially turned. A huge head strike to stun his opponent. We'll see which corner can adjust here moving forward.
I mean, they've got to be celebrating. They've got to be happy. Everything's working. But the other side has to be concerned. They have to figure something out, make some sort of adjustment to try to change the tide of this fight.
Okay, round two, you ready? You ready?
All right, round 2. High-level MMA defense there, able to avoid the punch. Nice job by Adesanya.
Nice kick.
Tremendous kickboxing skills on display there by the middleweight champ Israel Adesanya.
I mean, Israel Adesanya does not give any tell when he's going to strike. He does not give you any indication that he's coming. That's why he's been so successful.
Well, at this point, he's really got to think about mixing some things up a little bit more and working that body. He's had a lot of success up top, working the head, but at some point, change your level, work that midsection. Oh, huge block! And he connects with a punch there. We'll see if there's more where that came from.
Boxing, boxing, boxing.
And a nice stiff jab there. Well, he's got the reach advantage. You might as well use it. Nice job there to find a home for that jab. Just unable to quite find that range. Over the top. This fight's going to be over, DC.
What a great way of mixing up his attack. He didn't stay the course. He mixed it up. He went high when his opponent thought he was going low, and now he's got him hurt very badly.
Spinning back fist.
You don't really stand after you take a head kick like this. That is such toughness to even be on his feet right now.
All right, he engages in a single collar tie here.
He can barely stand.
Well, he has landed some good shots, DC, but really unable to string anything together in terms of solid combinations.
It's because he's not committing to it fully. He throws his jab.
Hey, finally gets the takedown. It wasn't for any lack of effort, but finally that shot was good enough to get his opponent down.
I don't know how many times, John, I could have watched this guy shoot takedown attempts without securing one. It's almost like out of pity.
Oh, now trying to isolate an arm, DC.
He needs to move his hips back to cover. He cannot allow him on that angle. He's gonna attack armbar here. You gotta recognize that when a guy starts to put his feet on your hips, you gotta move him off, and you gotta cover. You can't be off to an angle. Now he falls back into the finishing position.
Wow. All right, full guard here, DC. We'll see how soon he tries to pass.
Well, he needs to be passing immediately. In the full guard is where you are in most danger as a top fighter because they have all of their submissions. Right. They have the guillotine, they have the armbar, they have the kimuras, they have all their locks when they're in the full guard. So if you pass, you really do limit the danger that you're in from the top position.
Well, anytime you are in a ground fighting situation with this fighter, you're potentially playing with fire. Man, isn't it fun to watch this dude work on the mat?
He's unbelievable how fluid he is in his motions on the mat.
Oh, nice job here staying busy off of his back. Nice offense from the bottom. Israel Adesanya's back in full mount. Oh, his opponent squirming like a fish out of water now. The ground and pound is on point. This could very well be the beginning of the end.
This could be the beginning of the end. We've seen some really good ground and pound fighters. This young man is as good as any we've ever seen.
Oh, big combination of ground and pound strikes here, DC. This could be the beginning of the end.
I mean, you gotta be very careful when you take these big ground and pound strikes. You need a controlled posture on the bottom, and if you're the top guy, the guy that's looking to finish, continue to gain posture and rain down big strikes on your opponent.
Clinch work. Ooh, now he's got the tie plum, Daniel. If you're on the other side, what are you trying to do to get out of this potentially dangerous position?
You got to start digging your shoulder.
Oh, massive diving punch flush to the head. Adesanya's has got full mount now. All right, bottom fighter here, maybe looking to hip escape DC, but now DC trying to isolate an arm.
Oh, man, he's using that Kimura. He'll try to use the sweep.
Oh, and there's the horn at the end of the round. So the fighter was really caught in a submission there just as the horn sounded. Safe to say he was saved by the bell there. So back to the stools they go. 60 seconds to recover here. We're gonna fight on, ladies and gentlemen. Another round coming up. All right, so there's the horn. That means it's the end of the round, and a lot of good offensive wrestling work from him over those previous 5 minutes.
I mean, great offensive wrestling. Every time he changed levels and got to his opponent's legs, he was able to secure the takedown. Let's see what type of fatigue his opponent will carry into the next round.
You ready?
Here we go, third round of this championship fight. Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to connect on a lot of shots to the midsection, and these will take their toll as this fight goes into the latter rounds. All right, working on the ground here, his opponent's feet on the hips. All right, he's trying to control posture here. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position off the bottom.
All right, working inside the closed guard now. All right, so inside the open guard of his opponent. You gotta be careful playing around for too long here on the ground with this guy. All right, so he postures up here and now figures to rain down some ground strikes.
Yeah, the ground and pound will be aplenty from this position.
Oh, he's got the ground and pound going now. Working off of his back here. Looks like he may try to hip escape. Closed guard. Reversal here, DC.
What a way to switch the position. Fantastic movement by the bottom fighter.
All right, he's got the hooks in, DC, working off of his back.
Now look for him to attack the neck of his opponent to try to get the rear choke.
All right, closed guard now. You got to be careful, though. He's got a lot of submissions off his back. Oh, all right, he's got the full mount now, DC, and he has proven to be a hard guy to buck off from this position.
Oh, because he's so heavy. He keeps his weight down. He really does grind on you with his bottom half. He doesn't do anything with his arms. His arms are free to punch. He's collecting you with his hips and his legs, making you make a determination as to whether or not you want to get ground and pounded to the mat, or if you're going to give your back up, where he will then start to chase choke.
A lot of energy expenditure defensively if you are the bottom fighter in this situation.
To his mouth.
Well, he's got his back now. All right, so you got to be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long. Just reached the midway point of the fight. Volume strikes continue to rain down. His opponent pretty helpless there on the ground.
His opponent is helpless. He's been hurt, he's been battered, he's been beaten. And now this guy's just trying to find the right time to land the strike that ends the fight.
All right, we'll see if he postures up and can get some of his ground strikes going here. All right, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent. Closed guard. Keep it busy here off of his back. Nice offense from the bottom. I love watching this guy move on the ground. Another nice transition there.
Such a high-level grappler. You don't see that very often.
All right, working inside his opponent's guard here.
You cannot sit in these jiu-jitsu guys' guard. And you can't have one arm in, one arm out. Guys will start throwing up legs, chasing triangles.
Oh, nice job to land the straight punch there. Must be nice to have that kind of reach advantage, DC. I know you can't necessarily relate. Well, this is exactly the sense of urgency you're looking for. Try to take the judges out of it. He is lighting them up now.
Good stick. That was a thudding leg kick. Right hand punch to the clinch.
Land a combination there inside. Nice combination on the feet, and now works it to a takedown. Well, anytime you are in a ground fighting situation with this fighter, you're potentially playing with fire.
He's gonna start trying to move to a submission here. It looks like he's trying to attack an arm triangle. Watch triangle, watch triangle.
Nicely done. Well, you see all the grappling repetitions here. Just beautiful movement, seamless transitions on the ground.
Over and over, these guys are doing things that you see in every jiu-jitsu gym around the country.
All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hip escape.
Yeah, he's trying to hip escape or maybe look for a Kimura here.
Lands with the right hand. All right, so inside the open guard of his opponent. You got to be careful playing around for too long here on the ground with this guy. Right inside his opponent's guard here, DC. You don't want to play around here too long.
No, you got to either have 2 hands in or 2 hands out, or guys start to attack triangle.
All right, take a seat. Breathe. Deep breaths. Come on, come back to me. Okay, get some water and listen. You know what you're doing out there. We're working.
All right, so a big round for him there, DC. We'll go back and look at some of the highlights. Big knockdown for him. We'll see if he can follow it up.
You could see that he was flowing. Everything was working in accordance to what he wanted it to be. And at the moment that it showed itself, the moment that the opportunity arrived, he jumped on it, got that big knockdown, and now he finds himself ahead in this fight.
All right, here we go, 4th round of a possible 5. And this is the time where fighters are really tested, right? Dig deep, lean on the heart. We'll see who has the upper hand.
You feel pretty good in round number 5. Round number 4 is the one that really does test the fighter. It really does test the mettle of the guy inside of the octagon. Oh, he did a great job of rotating him into an underhook.
Takedown defense holds up. Punches in bunches, and he hasn't really shown any signs of slowing down here tonight. I'm not sure how much more his opponent can take.
Look at the whip action that comes from him throwing that kick. Crazy! Oh, look at him jumping in to try to get the finish. He got it bad!
Oh, now it's not the head back. The referee has seen enough. Winner by TKO.
He mercifully stopped the fight. A great stoppage and a great performance by this young man.
Well, another highlight for the real DC as we look back at that scintillating knockout.
Yeah, but the whole fight, he was landing great strikes, kicks, punches. He was doing everything right until eventually he found the shot that ended the fight.
Bruce Buffer now with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Dan Mergliata has called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 4 seconds of round number 4. Declaring the winner by knockout and still the undisputed UFC middleweight champion of the world, Israel, the last Adesanya.
All right, so there he is, the man of